LA Chargers going on the road to Kansas City here on Sunday Night Football. This is 3.5 to 4 as well in favor of Kansas City at home. 42.5 to 43 is our number here. You are our resident Chiefs expert, so I will let you take it away.
I think this line is pretty fair. Everyone is firing the Chargers, I think. Rightfully so, in a way. Like, yeah, the Chiefs are overrated every week. They just keep – dude, the Chiefs haven't covered since they played the Niners. That was in week 7. So I get it. But at the same time, eventually – this is like the Titans where we were talking about eventually the Titans are going to cover. Well, eventually the Chiefs are going to cover. And I think it could be this week. I just think this number has adjusted to the point where I don't think the market is giving the Chiefs a whole lot of credit. And you have a Chargers team that – they were one of the worst teams in the league on offense last week. I mean, you have them playing a Falcons bunch that has struggled to get stops all year, can't pressure the quarterback. They get multiple sacks on Herbert. The Chiefs have not looked great at times recently. I completely understand that, but they still have some pass rushers who are tough to deal with. Obviously, Chris Jones, Charles Omenihu being back, I think could be big if he can get back to the player he was by the end of the season. I don't know how close he is right now, but he was a very good player before he tore his ACL. And yeah, this Chargers offense it doesn't look great. And they feasted on a lot of bad competition. The Chiefs destroyed this offense the last time they played. It was a bit of a different situation. The tackles were out, so it was a real struggle. They couldn't block this pass rush at all, but they should do a better job this week. But again, the Chiefs were -7 in that spot on the road. Like, this is their -4 at home. I think the adjustment has been made here, and I think the Chiefs probably deserve to be at least -3. It starts to get iffy past that, I guess, but I think the Chiefs are a better team than the Chargers, playing a bit better even despite some of these recent. I like the over here, though, man. This is two quarterbacks who are excellent. A Chiefs defense that has struggled at times and should be playing in pristine conditions, man. I mean, it's going to be like, I think it's going to be like 50 degrees and not windy. Like, I know it's outside. I know there's been some struggles at night. The Tyreek Hill tweet, catching passes in Arrowhead at night, and then they did the whole study, and it's a thing apparently, but I still like over 42. And the number is so low for these quarterbacks.
It's so low, and I do wonder, and again, this is like the speculation game isn't always great, but I do wonder if Harbaugh, who has certainly recently started to pass the ball at least a little bit more with the Chargers as it is anyway, doesn't look and say, okay, this rush defense for Kansas City is obviously the strength of that defensive side. It's the pass defense where you really kind of go after them, and I get it. You've really only got Ladd McConkey who can do anything for this Chargers team through the air, but I think the assumption of rational coaching would be that, okay, we probably should throw the ball more, and that increases all kinds of stuff for us if we're looking towards an over on this. And there's no way anyone's ever going to convince me. If you are going to try to convince me that the Chiefs can't score 24 points on the Chargers, can't score 27 points on the Chargers, I'm not going to listen to you. Like, I truly, honestly believe that they can, and I don't care what the overall metrics say about this Chargers defense, right? Like, you're going on the road to the big boys now. You know, it's kind of like I was saying last week with the Eagles run game going up against the Ravens. Everyone's like, yeah, but you're not, it's going to take away the run game. All this No, man, the Eagles, it's a different level, right? And it's Patrick Mahomes, it's Andy Reid, it's figuring out some stuff to attack this Chargers team. So definitely with you there on that one. I think that, there's a rogue 42.5 out there in the market. 43, getting to 43 points with these two teams.
We need 23 to 20. We can't get to 23 to 20.
And like you said, in what seems to be ideal conditions out there as well, so for me, what do you think now of week 2 with Pacheco back in there? Here's the problem I think that Andy Reid's probably dealing with is, like, Kareem Hunt's been good. Like, so I don't know. Do you think he ultimately wants it to be kind of bell cow Pacheco and then Hunt just kind of spells him? Or do you think the ideal situation might be just more of this kind of, 50-50-ish type deal?
Yeah, I think they're going to be aiming for more Pacheco than Hunt, but I don't think it's going to be by an overwhelming amount. I think Hunt's done well enough, like you said, to earn a role, and the Chiefs frequently need pass catching from their backs. Hunt brings that. So Pacheco is the better runner of the ball. I think that's clear. Especially he's more capable of ripping off big plays. That's obviously helpful in an offense that struggles to produce explosive plays. But, yeah, I do like this over, and I don't have a lean on the side, really.
42.5 is too low. That's just I'm planting the flag on that one. 42.5 is too low. Another one of those bets, like I said, I'll be willing to lose. Like 42.5 just seems too low for a game like this, guys. Each and every week we do this absolutely free, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Over 50,000 of you have already. We do appreciate that. Thank you for the support here on the channel. If you want to give us a thumbs up and comment, that helps us climb the charts as well. So that is also appreciated. If you go to thelines.com, upper right-hand corner, there's a Discord button. That is free. And if you go in, you can discuss not only the NFL, we're talking every single thing in there as well. So all the sports year round. Talk to some pretty smart guys over there, and certainly some guys that are passionate about it at the very least. So good community over there. So absolutely free, upper right-hand corner of thelines.com. For Mo, I am Matt. Good luck on all your Week 14 bets.